Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. If you think that I'm saying my intro weird, there's gonna be a lot. The word weird, it should be flashing up here. It's like every time you see weird, drink. It's like a little drinking booktube video. We don't have many of those, do we? I don't drink, but if you did, have a cocktail. So anyway, or a beer, or a glass of wine, or a juice box, or I don't give a shit. But anyway, I just made this whole video, and I was like, looked up, and I was like, it kept on looking weird to me because it was like smaller, and then finally I realized, yeah, the little red light for record is not flashing, and then it just shut off. I was like, you're a dumbass. But anyway, no, we don't argue. I'm talking to my dogs. But back in the day, do you guys remember when I started my channel? I did all kinds of crazy stuff. Like I did rambling videos, and I just talked, and I didn't really care. I didn't care who I offended. I didn't care what I said. This little hair right here is like all wackadoodle. I just didn't care. I just did what I wanted to do, right? And like, I loved doing it. But like, I think as it became more of a, what is this? Hi, Vanna White from Wheel of Fortune. I think as I became more of a famouser booktuber, as if. But anyway, I think like as I made more and more videos, like and I watched more booktubers, I became very conscious of wanting to be taken seriously as an intellectual booktuber. Or I really wanted my like opinion to count, right? As if I'm funny, haha, tongue-in-cheek, sarcastic, my views on books mean less than somebody that sits there and throws around these big words that I don't even know how to use in a sentence. So today I decided I'm gonna do a booktube, book and bullshit mukbang. Mukbang. Do you guys, if you watch booktube videos, do you even know what a mukbang is? So a mukbang is where somebody records a video. It started in Korea of like just eating on camera and talking. Since I was eating my dinner, and I almost wasn't gonna make a video, half of you just turned this video off or like, oh no, I cannot watch him eat. Get over it. So anyway, I'm going to talk about books. But half of the people just were like, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't love mukbang videos. I love them when they're done by pretty people and they kind of close their mouth, but here's a true story. I would have probably made a video tonight if I don't make it right now because I have a million things to do. So I was like, well, while my other video is uploading over there, I might as well make a mukbang book bullshit video, and that's what we're gonna talk about. But I wanted to say that back in the day, I didn't really care, like, you know, what I put out in content. Like, I did, but I would, like, film it and just put it up. Film it and put it up. I wasn't, like, I consciously didn't think about that kind of stuff. And recently, I've been mentioning her almost every video. It's almost kind of weird at this point, but I'm not a weirdo. See, like, if weird was right there, you would drink, because I just said weird, so it's like a drinking game. But anyway. Lily C. Reads. I love her. And I think what I love about her is she kind of reminds me of me back in the day, like 6 months ago. I mean, it's not that back in the day. But like, she's so refreshingly honest, right? And I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to start doing what I want to do on camera. And I'm not going to apologize for it. And if people don't like it, they can get over it. So anyway, I want to talk about books today. First of all, let me tell you about my problem with Diversify, okay? I love Diversify. And I've kind of gotten to the point with booktube readathons that I've learned that the books that I pick for it better be books that I damn well want to read or I won't read for that readathon. Does that make sense? Like if I pick books that I will never read in a million years, it won't happen. So I'm reading If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Rousseau. It's the first book that I'm reading for that. I'm also I'm listening to The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead on Audible. But like, I bought this Richard Lehman Beware book the other day, and like I really want to read it, and it's just like out on the counter, and I don't know why, but it's like Pulp Fiction novel. And so this was kind of the bullshitty part of my video. I wanted to talk about bullshit books. I have a major problem, okay? And that major problem is that I still go to the grocery store. This is like something I don't talk about on here. And I still buy these kinds of books, these John Grisham, Dean Koontz books, that I literally lay in bed and just fly right through, right? And get terrified or get really into a mystery. I love this kind of stuff, you guys. The James Pattersons, I mean, I will, if a James Patterson's on sale, I'll buy it. I will not pay $20 for a new James Patterson. I mean, there's no reason, they're all the same novel. But they're quick reads, right? But then I feel like, why am I investing my time in this dribble crap bullshit when I could be devoting my time to Diversify? But sometimes at the end of the day, it's like I don't want to read a really heavy book. Like sometimes I just want to get into a John Grisham. Like, I've never read this one, The Confession. First time in paperback, it says. I've never read it. Like, sometimes I just want to read some bullshitty book. And what's really sad about that is, I'm talking about this, is that there's probably tons of you out there that love these bullshitty books. This is all you read. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think to some degree on BookTube, we've gotten to the point where, like, if you don't read these greatly intellectual or YAs that have deep meanings, or, you know, contemporary fiction or literary fiction, or how does it classify? Before I did BookTube, I didn't even know how a book classified. I didn't. If somebody would have said to me, do you like YA contemporary? I would have said, I like The Fault in Our Stars. What's that? That's what I would have said. But I don't know anymore. I mean, now you do paranormal romance. I mean, you got your male romance. I mean, and Goodreads, I think, has screwed us on this, okay? I think it's all Goodreads' fault. PP agrees. He's walking over here. I think Goodreads has forced us to come up with these damn shelves, okay? I don't shelf a book. I shelf them read, to read, and I can't remember what my third shelf is. Don't want to ever read or something like that. No, I don't put that out there. But, like, I think if like when I go to some people's Goodreads and they have like paranormal romance, paranormal lesbian romance, paranormal gay romance, paranormal heterosexual romance, you know, like, it's gender binary, gay, male, it's too much. It's too much. Why can't we just read a book and like it? Like, I deeply, okay, appreciate the need for diverse voices and diverse characters. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is, why do we have to classify books? So, I mean, back when I was growing up, it was like, if you like science fiction, you like Piers Anthony, okay? Everything else, it was science fiction or everything else. That's kind of what it was back in the day. Or romance. My grandma read those Harlequin novels like they were going out of style. I think Goodreads has screwed us. I think Goodreads has forced us to have these books, these classification orders. And I think it's crazy. And I love Goodreads. It's one of my favorite apps. I'll continue to use it forever and ever, amen. But it was kind of hard to do a video while you're eating. But it's crazy. And then I just ripped the cover of this. Why did I buy this? Did I ever think that Tyra Banks could actually put out a good novel? Model Land. I remember reviewing this on a haul, and I was like, I'm so excited to read this. Tyra Banks, a model book. It's kind of like, what bunch of bullshit that was. I wasn't excited to read this. I got it, and I thought, I gotta see what this is about. It's about these models, and they all have gawky bodies. It's just her story. I mean, Tyra Banks, listen, wrote, are you ready for this? Did she ghostwrite it? Do we know? She's written such a long letter at the end of it and signed it Tukey. Was Tukey the main character? This book is, no lie, 600 pages long. Has anybody reviewed this on BookTube? I mean, it came out in like 2011. She does put a great author picture though, well, shouldn't she? She's a supermodel. I'm like, why did you buy this book? Well, thank God I didn't pay $20 for it. I got it at Half Price Books. I probably paid like $1.99 on the clearance rack. I had to have it. Anyway. Do you guys read these kinds of things? Like, I love them. Hi. Do you read bullshit books? I love them. I love them so much. Anyway. I think that's it. This has been kind of fun. I miss these kind of rambling videos. It just is what it is. But I do want to finish this book tonight because I want to read. I mean, like, it is a good book, but it's like, sometimes I'm like, I just want to escape my mind. And then I feel like I have to make excuses for that because I want to participate in all these things. Because I want to be part of something. Because when I was growing up, I was never part of anything. And that's a lot of it, you know? Is that BookTube is giving me an outlet to be part of something. And I love that. But sometimes I just like to read a good John Grisham novel. Can you imagine if I did my Diversification TBR and I picked like 3 John Grisham books? Like, what? Like, people would be like, what is this? I mean, then you're kind of slamming the whole thing. And I'm supportive of it. I'm not slamming it. So, anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I may not even post this video. This is absolute nuts, isn't it? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.